Okay, so let's get into it. We're looking at Miami real estate today, and we're basing this on some really interesting information provided by Andresvieira and Rauldiaz.
That's right. They're team leaders over at Miami Real Group.
And what their insights show is, well, it's a complex picture, isn't it? You've got these big challenges, but also this undeniable global appeal.
Exactly. It's not straightforward. There are definite headwinds, particularly around climate risk and what that means financially.
Yeah, the financial side is huge.
But then Miami just keeps drawing people in from all over.
So let's talk about those headwinds first. Climate risk. The sources really highlight this, especially thinking about, hurricane season.
The potential scale is, frankly, enormous. We're talking over 6 million homes across the U.S. at moderate or greater risk from storm surge.
6 million. And the cost to rebuild.
The estimate is around $2.2 trillion. That's the reconstruction cost value.
Wow. Okay, so that's the potential risk. How does that translate, right now on the ground?
Well, it directly hits insurance costs. Property insurance.
Right.
Especially near the water.
Right.
And Florida homeowners. They're already dealing with the highest rates in the entire country.
So that must be putting a damper on things if insurance costs just keep climbing.
It does. It definitely causes hesitation for buyers looking at coastal properties.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a massive extra expense, and it can be unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable is the key word.
And we're even seeing, some existing homeowners thinking about moving, maybe further inland, maybe out of state altogether, just to reduce that financial exposure.
It really changes the whole calculation of owning a home there.
It fundamentally does. It alters the cost structure and people and the market. Well, they have to react somehow.
Okay, so that's the challenge side. Pretty significant. But then there's this other force. Miami's global appeal, it just doesn't seem to quit.
No, it really doesn't. The Q1 2025 data is quite telling.
Yeah.
Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. That whole area was #1 in the U.S. for international buyer searches.
#1, even with the insurance hikes and everything.
Yep. Pulled in about 8.7% of all the international traffic looking for U.S. homes.
That's pretty amazing resilience. What's the draw then, according to the sources?
It seems to be a mix. The vibrant culture, obviously. The climate, which is ironically part of the risk factor, too.
Yeah.
And just the sheer variety of real estate available. It keeps Miami right at the top for global investors. And, as per andresvieira, Miami is the best place on earth.
Seems like plenty of international folks agree, judging by those search numbers.
It suggests that for many, especially maybe those international buyers, the lifestyle, the potential return, the global connection, it outweighs or at least balances out those rising climate-related costs. Maybe they have a different time frame, different priorities.
Different motivations, perhaps.
Could be.
Okay, so looking forward now, there's another big piece mentioned, technology. Specifically something called World Property Search.
Ah, yes, that's anticipated for 2026. It's being developed by World Property Markets.
And it sounds ambitious. An AI-powered, multilingual, global search engine.
Extremely ambitious. The goal is to pull together over 150 million active listings every month from 10 million websites worldwide.
Wow. So the idea is to make finding property, especially across borders, way easier.
Exactly. Streamline it for buyers, give sellers much broader visibility. Imagine trying to search globally now versus potentially having one platform that aggregates so much data.
That could be a game changer, especially for a global hub like Miami.
Absolutely. It could make markets like Miami even more accessible, potentially bringing a whole new level of efficiency to that initial search process. It's tech-tackling market fragmentation.
So for you listening, if we pull this all together based on the info from Andres and Raul, Miami's real estate scene is really being shaped by these competing forces.
You've got the push of rising climate costs and insurance issues.
And the pull of this incredibly strong international demand and Miami's enduring appeal.
And then layered over all that is this wave of tech innovation like World Property Search that could rewrite some of the rules.
Understanding how these things interact, the risk, the appeal, the tech, that seems crucial if you're trying to navigate this market.
It really is. It's more complex than just looking at price trends. You have to see these deeper currents at play.
It definitely leaves you thinking, how will technology like AI reshape things, especially in these desirable coastal cities facing such clear environmental pressures? What does that mean for buyers and sellers globally?
A lot to watch, for sure.
And again, a reminder that the insights driving our conversation today came from the information provided by andresvieira and Rauldiaz, team leaders over at Miami Real Group.